Hello! Welcome to the Healing Artist. Friends, it is a Frequency Friday episode where we channel with Elizabeth.
I'm
Friends,
excited.
my name is Frida, and I am a semi-trans voice channel, and the energy that comes through me is called Elizabeth. This morning we are joined with Natasha, and I am so grateful that you're here, Natasha, to ask Elizabeth some questions.
Oh, I'm really looking forward to it. I think it's fascinating. So I'm anxious to meet her.
All right. Without further ado, I'm going to take a few minutes here to just go ahead and drop in. So I'll go quiet for a moment. Deo takonea te amai anania manea. Oshanaia mea nea. Welcome, Natasha. We are happy to speak with you this morning. What is on your heart today?
Hello, lovely to meet you. So I am having a bit of trouble with my right eye, and my feeling is that it's something energetic that needs to clear. Is that is that correct?
Yes, you are right on track with that. And if you would like, we can go into that right eye and help you move that this morning. Would that be agreeable?
Lovely, yes.
Yeah. We would ask you to take your attention and place that on your right eye. So you will sit up straight with your feet flat on the ground. We're going to bring our attention to the right eye. Would you like information on what this is in regards to as we go?
Yes, please.
Shomaya toko tondo iyo nanapaya taya nanadia na. All right, this is in regards to a past life. Something that has come up in your energetic field at this time is being removed from your system. It is not necessary for you to fully understand what is being processed through, but it is in regards to work environments, a period of time in a past life slash parallel life that you were involved in work-related injury to the eye is being removed from the eye at this time. If you would like to, for fun, for yourself as practice, to do some automatic writing around the incident, we would ask for you to do so if that would be of a pleasure to you to get more information for yourself. This we will help you clear it, but we will tell you that this is just an issue that is moving through. It is just an energy that is moving through. So we would ask you to not fret or put too much worry on the eye. And we would just place the prayer within the eye that the physical sensations move through so that it is not a trouble to you and that it passes through your system. And if you would enjoy learning more about it, that you bring it to your writing, that you bring it through your automatic writing and allow your guidance to move through you and share with you what is going on with it. Our share would be that it is about a parallel life and an energetic frequency related to work leaving the eye at this time.
Thank you.
What else would you like to talk about?
So you talked about past lives, and I do a lot around past lives and the soul continuum. Are my beliefs around the soul continuum correct?
Yes, they are correct for this incarnation and they are correct for what you will be teaching to the world. They are correct for your students and who you bring the information through. There is a level of not necessarily one way, for each one of us are different, and each one of the 8 billion bus people on Earth experience things differently. So there is not one way to experience the universe. But this is the correct way for you to be experiencing the universe and sharing, and it is the correct way for you to share with the students that you have.
Excellent, thank you. Um, I also have a podcast um, which is going through a whole rebrand at the moment. And I have an image of an iris. Um, is that a good image to use for the podcast?
We would ask you, what does the iris make you feel like? If the iris makes you feel joyful, then use the iris. What is the feeling of the program that you would like to bring through? For we would like you to make your imagery something that makes you feel happy, a new start, a new beginning, something that you can't wait to go see and do. So if the iris brings you joy, we would say, yes, move towards the iris.
Okay, thank you. And can you tell me how will my podcast develop more um, o- uh, for the rest of this year?
Could you say more words about what it is that you are looking to understand when you say the word more?
Will I get, will it get more popular? Will I get more downloads? Um, will it sort of become more successful? I suppose I'm asking.
This is interesting because this is a linear time question. We see things less about being in linear time. We do not foresee in the linear time the podcast becoming more popular. However, the consciousness and evolution of the planet is evolving in such a way that programs like yours will become a necessity in the future. So we would encourage you to continue to create your content on a schedule that brings you joy, but to know that the people are on the horizon and that the people are coming. For there is a level of consciousness that has not quite yet been reached for the people to find you and understand what you are doing. But we would encourage you to keep going and sharing the messages, sharing the stories, sharing your joy, sharing your ability to tap in and the stories that you have to tell, sharing yourself more and more openly, and opening yourself up more and more to multisensory experiences and bringing those through.
Mm.
If you wanted to begin to share past life regression work in a way that felt clean and clear to you, that is something that people are ready to hear more about, to speak more about past life regressions and the currency of threads that follow through from one to the next. This is something that people have an interest about. There is, however, a level of consciousness that is quite not yet been reached in order to make the kind of numbers that we think that you are interested in at this time. We do not mean to be discouraging. We mean to be fortifying in the keep going nature and doing it as a joy, a process of that which you enjoy, so that it is bringing you delights.
Okay, thank you. And is there another mission that I have to achieve on Earth? Is there something else that I've not yet found?
The current invitation is for you to sink fully into your body and know it completely, for you to pull your entire being into yourself, to feel your fingers and your toes, to be in your body and take care of your body, falling in love with yourself and truly cherishing the physical form. For when you are in your physical form, you are able to delight in your reality more and more, to relax into yourself and get to know and love your body completely. And as you sit and thrill within your body, you get to enjoy your surroundings and life and rest a little. We would ask you to take a pause and rest. Because in the quiet, in the silence, in the softening and deepening, a clearer path will unfold and you will be able to decide what is it that I enjoy. At this moment, there is a bit of a feeling of pushing yourself forward, of creating work for yourself, of demanding upon your body that which it is actually asking for a bit of rest. So to take that rest and fully thrill within your physical form, to enjoy the water, to enjoy the air, to enjoy the land beneath your feet, to look up to the sun, to close your eyes and feel the sunlight upon your face, and truly thrill in the radiant nature of being alive on earth at this time in your beautiful, capable, willing body and fully feeling the incarnation. This will allow a softening and an opening to eventually be created in divine timing for you to be able to move forward with sure-footedness. But there is a request for a softness, a tilling of the soil to get it ready for a planting in the future, but to not be rushing forward at this moment in time, but to allow yourself the pleasantry of rest, to enjoy your summer fully for yourself. This would be our request. And we are not saying that you cannot do things. We are just saying that you do not have to do. We are asking, would you like to try to just be?
Understood. So, can I ask whether Earth is like, are humans learning about emotions on Earth when they incarnate? Is that the main lesson that we as souls come to learn?
Yes, when you are on the other side, you are energy. And when you are energy, you are bumping around and part of the all that is. For the energy can travel from one into the other and back and forth. And there is just a knowingness and an understanding that we are all one, that we are part of the great all that is, that we are an aspect of God and we are part of the universe and part of each other. It is all energy. To come to earth and incarnate in a physical body is to experience separation. On the other side, we can manifest anything at the drop of a hat, for all is available and it is an understanding. So to come to earth, be incarnated, and be in a physical form is to understand that there is separation, and to feel this separation, to have all of the layers of programming, limiting beliefs, all of these things dropped on top of one, and then to be able to unpeel them, to move the layers away and return back to the notion and understanding that you are part of the all that is. The lesson is in the experience. For on the other side, the feelings are known, but they are not felt. So to truly feel the emotions are where it is at. Earth is the ultimate school to feeling the feelings in the density and move through the density and alchemize the suffering into love is where it's at. Many people get lost in the shuffle, for the veil of forgetfulness is thick and the energy on the planet is heavy, and the pull for your attention is extraordinary. So to get quiet and to feel the returning to the land, to feel the returning to the self, and to open up to the remembering that you are part of a greater whole. You are part of the all that is, your I am presence. This is one of the great gifts of earth, and you ask about emotions, and yes, to come here and feel all of the feelings is often the point. For if you can feel them and transmute them and learn your lessons on earth, you can do anything anywhere.
Mm. So this is a tough school.
This is the PhD program. This is the ultimate of planets.
So there are other planets, I believe, that we can incarnate on. And I was once told that my original planet was Maldek. Is that correct?
That is so fun. Let us see here. This is not something that we have understanding to be familiar with. If it resonates with you, for you, if you enjoy that thought, then keep it. If it does not resonate with you, then let it go.
But is it true that we incarnate onto different planets?
Yes, most beings on Earth have had lives in many different incarnations on many different planets. And not all planet lives have bodies. They are not all embodied the way that we are embodied on Earth in what Frida calls the meat suit. Um, yes, there are many times that you will incarnate to experience many things on many different planets. That is correct.
So can you tell me if, or you might not be able to, but can you tell me where my first incarnation was?
Your original incarnation as part of the all that is part of the energy that is just floating around in the consciousness of the all that is, to be part of everything, to be a wonderful speck of light floating with all of the specks of light in the universe, just out in what Frida sees as outer space, being part of the all that is.
So I once saw in a regression an amazing figure. Um, they weren't human, they felt far more organic material than a human, and they were incredibly tall. Do you know who she was?
We are Lyran. You might look into the Lyrans.
Thank you. And is she a guide? Has she stepped forward to connect me to the Lyrans?
Yes, a connection to the Lyrans is available to you if you should choose to take it. That is available to you. But you have connection to many, many planets, many places, many consciousnesses. You are not limited. It is beyond your wildest dreams what you have the ability to connect to.
Okay, that sounds good. Um, so so do you recommend that I try channeling?
Absolutely. Yes, we think this would light you up and it would delight you. We think that this would be so fun for you. So yes, if it
Okay.
brings you joy, then run in the direction of that. We would encourage it. Yes, we think that is so fun.
Okay. Thank you. So, I wanted to ask you about trees, trees that sit on the same plane as us. Is there more to trees than we humans have really worked out yet?
Yes, trees are vibrating at an incredibly high frequency and cleaning the air for us and our energetic fields at all time. They are stewards of the land. They are bridges between heaven and earth. They are conduits of light. They are connecting and healing the planet. They are consciousness, and they have so many things to tell us if we are able to listen. There is a great awakening on the planet at this time where people will begin to return to the land. There was one at the beginning of the pandemic. The people put their hands in the soil and the people began to awaken to the fact that there is something outside of themselves. Those that went to the garden know. And there is a new wave of folks that are waking up to the forest. They are waking up to the home garden. They are waking up to tending the soil, to living off of the land. And we honor this moment in time as it comes up. And it is exciting because this moment is a doorway, an opening to a split in the way that people think. There will be a split in consciousness in the way that people think, and some people will return to the land, and some people will go to the air, for in the air is the frequency of connection via the internet, of science, of connection via computers, and the waves and frequencies that travel through the air. And then there are the people that will go to the land. It is not a split directly down the center. People will move back and forth between the true worlds, but if you are called to the land at this time, investigate. Take your shoes off, get your feet on the grass, and open your heart to the fact that there is so much more than what you see.
So you talked about trees being a conduit between spirit and earth. Does that mean that we can gain information from the trees?
Yes, the trees can read your entire life story. The trees can read your Akashic records. You can place your hands on the trees. You can connect your root system, for you have energetic roots traveling down from your body. And the tree will connect you to the system of the tree network, and there is an energetic exchange. You can energetically exchange with them, and they can energetically exchange with you. Be open and honest with your words and your thoughts and your deeds with the trees, for they can read your insides completely. They do not judge, they simply love. And they are willing to help humanity if humans are willing to slow down, quiet the mind, and listen.
So they can also heal, presumably.
Yes, they can offer physical healings to the humans. They are a technology beyond anything that people understand, for they are
Mm,
the great healers of the land.
mm. How amazing. I love that. I love trees. Um, wow. I think that's all my questions. So thank you so much, Elisabeth.
It is a delight to be with you, and we just would like to share that if you choose to open up to doing the channeling practice, that you would be particularly positioned to be able to do this work. And if you would find it a pleasure, it would be something that you would be quite good at.
Mm,
You are
thank
well
you.
positioned to do this, for you have done it before.
Hmm. So I would remember.
Yes, it is a remembering.
Mm. And I was talking to Freda before about control, and has that now, that tension in the body, that need to be in control, now that I've left law, will that make it easier for me to channel?
Oh, yes. And actually, we are working in the body at this moment. Here, let's breathe together just to let some air out. Oof. The softening and deepening cannot be rushed. It will unfold in the divine time in which it is intended. So do not push or rush. Just show up, enjoy, be present to, and feel alive in the ever unfolding awakening that is for you. It is filled with delights and pleasures beyond your wildest dreams. There
Wow.
are wildflowers around you that are just springing up in every direction, and you are blessed by the sun and honored in all ways. It is a new season of growth and beginnings, and it is a wonderful, delightful, truly rewarding future.
Fabulous.
Yeah,
Thank you.
yes. Our
I hope
pleasure.
I hope we meet again, Elisabeth.
Thank you. Thank you. Yay!
Lovely. Thank you very much.
Oh my goodness. They were showing me like you are just dancing in this field of flowers and there's trees and it's like not too hot and it's not too cold and the breeze is perfect and you're just like, this is my life now. This is and the information is just flowing through and it feels so breezy and there's no proving, you just are.
Mm,
There's no
mm,
proving, it's just open and you are. And then you did ask that question about the podcast, and the timing on it is like the feeling is like, keep going. The people aren't quite ready yet, if that makes sense.
yeah,
But it's coming,
yeah,
it's coming. So do it because
yeah,
you love it.
yeah. And I do love it. So, I've always sort of just kept going with it because I enjoy it, meeting all these people. It's all and spreading that information out there for when people are ready
Yeah.
to start picking it up. Trees I found fascinating. I knew that. I knew that on some level, which is amazing. So that was really interesting. And the Lyrans, I will have a look at that. Lyrans.
I I am not super connected to the outer space stuff, but I think those are the ones that are like lions. I'm not
Oh,
you're gonna have to do a Google, but
I am.
don't,
I
yeah,
am.
don't take my word for that, but I think they're the ones that are like cats.
Oh, wow.
I'm not sure. Yeah, that
Yeah.
was actually really interesting. So it's an agreement that I have with Elizabeth. I am not interested in any kind of like psychic-y type stuff that tells people things. I want people to learn stuff for themselves. So
Mm,
my agreement with Elizabeth is to not do that kind of work because I feel like when we tell people stuff, it can change their life.
mm.
I'd rather,
Well,
yeah,
yeah, as they focus on it, it can actually change it anyway, can't it? It's like that when you look at something in science, it changes
correct.
because of, yeah. So, yeah, it's just a snapshot, isn't it?
Yeah, so it's like you can,
Mm.
a psychic can read the energy of the moment, but like
Yeah,
there's 20 doors in front of you. Which path do you want?
yeah,
Which door do you want to open? It's
yeah,
all there. And like we can talk about this one feels fun. Which door feels the most joyful? Which
yeah.
is your energy intrigued by? That I'm super down with that kind of information. But like I never want to go towards that like absolute stuff because I know people have told me stuff in my life and I'm like, well, where is it?
Yes, yes. And then you start looking for it, and actually, that's not what it's all about, is
And
it?
I find that unhelpful.
Yeah,
So like I
yeah.
always sort of like that's my pullback. So I would just yeah.
Yeah, no, that's fine. That's fine. I knew my right eye was something because it was really weird. It actually came about as I was doing a yoga flow and I was sweating
Hmm.
and I suddenly felt like I had something in my eye.
Hmm.
But when I looked, there's nothing there. There's not even a hair or, there's nothing developing because sometimes, you can have a spot developing or something like that. It there's nothing there. So I just thought, I think this when I tuned in, I sort of got energetic.
Yeah, like an energy release coming through.
Mm,
Yeah, and they it's interesting. She doesn't often give this kind of information, but she did say it was related to a past injury.
yeah,
I
I
mean,
will I will sort of tune into that and see if I can because it's coming up for a reason, presumably.
it's probably my guess is that you are the same age right now that this sort of like it's the same time of this happening
Mm,
it was then, or it got knocked loose in your yoga flow.
yeah,
It was ready to
yeah.
leave. And it's like, okay, we expel now. We're going to get out of here.
Mm. I have had quite strange things happen to me after a yoga flow. And I think for me, it really does shift energy and anything that's ready to go, it shifts it. So I can have some strange experiences with yoga flows, but it's a way of just it's a way of quickening that process, I think, sometimes.
Or like, yeah, helping it move. And it's interesting
Yeah.
saying about because you're discovering how your body works. Because I think she said something about dropping into your body and being in it. Well, that's
Mm.
totally your yoga. That's
Yeah.
totally moving your. you're living into the form, and then the form
Mm.
is gonna, it's all divinely guided. And
It is.
you're so tapped in. Like you've got this. So like
Yeah.
your intuition is taking you forward. You're moving your body and God, universe, source, release whatever's ready to release right now. Just make it
Mm.
move through, let's get it, just let it go.
Yeah.
You don't need
Yeah.
to know. I think we love to know what it is, and it's like you don't need to know it, just let it out.
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly. I don't need I mean I don't normally need to know what it is specifically, except I like to know if it's energetic, if that makes sense. Yeah.
Yes.
So something has shifted, which is always good. That was amazing. That was
Well, thank
amazing.
you.
Really
Thank you.
interesting.
Oh, I really appreciate you joining me, Natasha. This has been a treat. And yeah, I wanted to tell you that I love you. God,
Thank
universe,
you.
source loves you. And I hope
Thank
you have
you.
a wonderful day.
Thank you very much.